Hey everybody, this is Belit, and this is Star Wars Battlefront beta gameplay. This video is going to be my impressions of the beta. I was a big fan of the Battlefront series. I played the first Battlefront. A friend had the first Battlefront. I bought the second Battlefront, and I played it religiously. It was one of the big things that when friends come over, you say, "Hey, you want to play Battlefront?" That was always a game in the lineup. So, back in the PS2 days, and so I was really, I was hesitant about the new Battlefront because I was kind of scared that when DICE got their hands on it, they were just going to make a Battlefield game, and I was very, 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 very worried. But when I got my hands on this beta, I realized it's not really Battlefield. I mean, sure, there's some Battlefield inspiration, but it's not really a Battlefield game. It feels very Star Wars. Or it's not a Battlefield game. I'm not sure if I said front the first time. But it's not a Battlefield game. It's very much Battlefront, and it's very much a what's the right way to say this? It's very much a fan service game. Alright, when you look at it, you see, oh my gosh, this is beautiful. You see the sparks fly from the lasers, you hear the sounds. When Darth Vader comes in, or Luke, it plays a little clip of their themes, and they're always talking as they're killing. It's great. Everything just serves to remind you of Star Wars, and to really just drive home that this is Star Wars. And it feels very much like a Battlefront game. There are unmistakable traces of Battlefield, but I felt like the overall game was not Battlefield. I felt that overall this game was Battlefront, and I'm appreciative of that. Now, a lot of people were complaining about balance in the beta, and when I was thinking balance, I was thinking, oh, like weapon balance? That's the first thing that came to mind for me. And then I realized, oh, they're talking about Walker Assault. Okay, well, yeah, Imperials do win the majority of the time. Yes, that is true. But how much of it is because people aren't playing the objective? You know, how much of it is because the rebel team is just going out trying to kill people? You know, and that's not the objective. You know, I can't tell you how many times as the rebel side, I would just spawn in and see all of my teammates around the objective, and they're not even trying to activate it. They're not paying attention at all. You know, they're walking right by the thing, and there's no one around. It's not like they're fighting over it. It's not like they're fighting to be able to activate it safely. There's no one around. You know, we just got to that part of the map. There's no one around to contest them, but they're just not doing it. So how much of it is a matter of people just not playing the objective, and how much of it is inherent imbalance? Now, I should say that a big part of this, there is imbalance in the Walker Assault section of the beta. There is definitely imbalance. It's purposeful imbalance. Alright, you don't want the Imperials to get stopped right at the beginning. You know, you do need to stack it in the Imperials' favor, because you've got 2 more sections for fighting, you know, and what is more exciting? Coming down to the last section of this experience and fighting, you know, where, you know, you're on a very small time limit before the AT-AT reaches the right area to then fire on the generators. What's more exciting? The rebels always stopping the Imperials, just constantly stopping them at the first spot or the second spot, easy, or the rebels doing good work in the first 2 sections and then finishing them off on that last section with the time crunch. Now, you have to look at this from a gameplay perspective, and not just, oh, balance, this is unbalanced, blah 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 blah. There are other factors going on here. You have to have fun when you're playing the game, alright? And when you're playing as the rebels, you're defending something, you know? There's story to this. It's not just all balance, all competition. What about fun? What about enjoying a game? What about feeling like you're part of this fight? Yes, the Imperials are supposed to have the advantage here, and yes, it isn't balanced, but it's not supposed to be. I know that it's not fun as the rebel side constantly being killed over and over because, you know, you're tasked with a very difficult thing to do, and the other side, all they're doing is just trying to kill you, right? I get that, but can't we just care about whether or not we're enjoying what we're doing? Does it always have to be about my kill-death ratio? Can't it just be about enjoying the game? I feel like that's one of the big problems with people and their perception of this. They're not enjoying a game unless they're doing well in it. Full disclosure, my kill-death ratio is like 1.8 something in this game. So if you want to say I only enjoy it because I do well, then you might just take that information and now completely disregard what I'm saying. But I feel like this game is fun no matter what side I'm on. I'm very rarely legitimately just angry, you know? Well, I'm never just legitimately angry. Yeah, you die sometimes, like, oh, that was stupid, you know, stuff like that. We all complain. But I'm never angry, you know? And I feel like a part of that is just enjoying the game for what it is. I kind of, this is a topic that I think I'll touch on in a future video. I almost feel as though stat tracking is killing video games, because everything that people do is now a competition. It's no longer about having fun playing a game. It's no longer about having an experience. It's about trying to be better than someone else, trying to be better than your friends, trying to have bragging rights, trying to say, I'm better than you are. Why can't we just play a game for fun? Why can't we just enjoy what we're doing? People are so stuck on stats and everything that they're unwilling. They measure their enjoyment of a game, and I've said this earlier in this video, they measure their enjoyment of a game by how well they're doing in it. And if they're not doing well in the game, they magically hate the game. But if they're doing well in the game, they magically love it. Yes, there are legitimate concerns with balance, and I think there's like someone around here that I thought was over here, so I'm going around in circles here. It's kind of embarrassing. Yes, there is imbalance in the game, but can we just stop and think about why there's imbalance? Can't we just acknowledge that maybe it's purposeful, and maybe that's not wrong? Maybe, can we think about it? Doesn't it just seem right that there should be a little bit, as far as just enjoying the game goes? This is Drop Zone gameplay, of course. Walker Assault gameplay will be coming later. I'm not sure if I'm going to put commentary on the Walker Assault gameplay. I might just kind of let it rock. Unfortunately, Walker Assault matches normally lasted more than 15 minutes, which is what the Share Factory allows in the recordings on the PS4, and I do use the Share Factory for my videos. Because I don't have a capture card that can take the PS4 stuff. So, probably will just be like either... Actually, all of it will just kind of like be the last 15 minutes. All of my recordings will just come from the last 15 minutes. So, I'll be able to give you like the ending, I guess, of some of the Walker Assault missions. But I've got decent gameplays from both sides that I might be putting up. We'll see, but I'm not sure if there's going to be commentary on all of those. Maybe, we'll see. But my overall thoughts on the Battlefront beta was that it was fun. I had fun fun. I got to play Star Wars, you know, and that's not something you always get, you know. And I think we should be happy. I think we should step back and think about whether or not we're having fun. And I had fun. Yes, I did well in the game, but I still had fun. And even when I wasn't doing as well, I was still having fun. And hopefully we can kind of get back to those days of just having fun. If I were to give the beta a rating out of 10, I guess I would give it an 8, 7 or an 8, right around there. It was fun. I think there's a lot of potential for the game, and I'm glad that it's not just Battlefield with a Star Wars skin. I'm definitely going to be paying attention to this game, and it might not be a day one purchase, but it is definitely going to be on my radar. And if I have the means to get it for a reasonable price early on, then I'm definitely going to do that. Yeah, I want to buy this game now. I want to play it. I enjoyed it, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I've had fun. I had a lot of freaking fun. So anyway, I will see you guys next time. Let me know what you guys thought about the Battlefront beta if you did play it. I'm kind of curious to know what other people thought. I hear so much negative stuff about it that I'm not sure if maybe my sources are skewed, or if it's a reasonable point of view, you know, or if it's something that's commonly held, I should say. I'm not saying that I think it's unreasonable. I was trying to figure out the right way to say it. I figured it out after I said the wrong way. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. See you guys next time.